Good morning, students. The few topic which we are going to discuss today is from chapter 5, and chapter 5 is your magnetism and matter. The first topic which we are going to discuss is your Earth's magnetic field. Now you see in this figure, we have drawn a bar magnet, and the axis of the bar magnet makes an angle 11.3 degree with the Earth's axis, or you can say geographic axis. Now basically before going to this diagram, let me go through this part under note. Earth's magnetism is assumed due to a huge bar magnet with its axis inclined at an angle 11.3 degree with the axis of rotation of Earth. So Earth behaves as a magnet, and Earth's magnetism we can define by considering a bar magnet which makes an angle 11.3 degree with the axis of rotation of the Earth. Now the geographic north seems to be very close to the Earth's bar magnet north pole, and geographic south pole or geographic south is very close to the south pole of the bar magnet, or the pole of the bar magnet which is very close to the north of the geographic axis can be defined as north pole, and the pole which is very close to the geographic south is defined as a south pole of the bar magnet. So Earth's magnetism can be assumed due to a huge bar magnet whose north pole, or you can say whose axis, makes an angle 11.3 degree with the axis of rotation of the Earth. Now the axis of the bar magnet can be defined as your magnetic axis, and the axis of rotation of the Earth can be defined as your geographic axis. Now few terms you must have to know. First of all, that is a geographic axis. An imaginary line joining the geographic poles of the Earth is called geographic axis. It's very simple. And magnetic axis, the line joining the magnetic poles of the Earth is called magnetic axis. And both the axes makes an angle 11.3 degree. I have specified in the diagram 11.3 degree. Now again a few more terms. Geographic meridian. So it is a vertical plane which passes through the geographic axis of the Earth. So geographic meridian is nothing but a vertical plane which passes through the geographic axis of the Earth, and magnetic meridian is nothing but the vertical plane which passes through the magnetic axis of the Earth. So let me to repeat once again on the note part. Earth's magnetism is assumed due to a huge bar magnet with its axis inclined at an angle 11.3 degree with the axis of rotation of the Earth. So this is the basic of this Earth's magnetic field, and the definitions are very important because we are going to use this definition in our next topic. Now regarding magnetic elements, two elements we will consider. One is your magnetic declination, another one is your magnetic inclination or dip. Now for this diagram we have to understand. This is your geographic meridian and this is your magnetic meridian, and they are at an angle theta. Now in magnetic meridian, the horizontal part is your horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field, and the vertical part is your vertical components of Earth's magnetic field, and B is your resultant magnetic field of the Earth. Now as per the definition, magnetic declination at a place is defined as the angle between geographic meridian and magnetic meridian at that place. Okay, it's very simple. So it is denoted by theta. And magnetic dip at a place is the angle between the direction of total intensity of magnetic field of Earth and the horizontal line in the magnetic meridian. So this is your delta. Delta is the angle between the horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field and the total magnetic field. Now it's very simple. Number 1 point, you can say BH is nothing but is your B cos delta, and BV is your nothing but B sin delta. So if you want to find 10 delta, then B sin delta by B cos delta gives you 10 delta. So it is nothing but is your BV by BH. So sometimes delta is used to find, and provided you must have to know BV and BH. BV is your vertical component of Earth's magnetic field, and BH is your horizontal component of Earth's magnetic field. And also you can define B equal to root over BH square plus BV square. If 1 and 2 square and add, you will get the number 3. Now let us go for this numerical. The horizontal and vertical component of Earth's magnetic field at a place are 0.22 Gauss and 0.38 Gauss respectively. Calculate the angle of dip and the resultant intensity of Earth's magnetic field. So very simple. BH equal to 0.22 Gauss and BV equal to 0.38 Gauss as per the question. So you have to find delta. So 10 delta is nothing but is your BV by BH. So 0.38 by 0.22. So you will get 1.7272. So delta is nothing but tan inverse of 1.7272. So it comes out to be 59 degree 56 minute. Now resultant intensity, you have to use this expression number 3. So 3 is your B equal to root over BH square plus BV square. So BH is your 0.22 whole square and BV is your 0.38 whole square. So ultimately we will get 0.427 Gauss. So as per the revised syllabus, a few topics excluded from the chapter, and the included parts we have to study for board exam. So this is the last topic of this chapter 5, that is your magnetism and matter. Please go through the revised portion of your syllabus and try to go through as per the syllabus. If you have any doubt, please do ask. This is all about for the chapter 5, that is your magnetism and matter. Next class we are going to discuss chapter 6. Thank you.